Imagine boarding a helicopter, blindfolded, expecting adventure. You trained as an Olympic athlete, you sacrificed. Then, in a blink, rotors collide, lives lost, dreams shattered, all on camera. This was Dropped, a French survival series conceived by Adventure Line Productions for TF1. It promised drama. Blindfolded athletes dropped into remote Patagonia, given 72 hours to find civilization. No GPS, no phone, no help. By March 9, 2015, filming had moved from Ushuaia in southern Argentina to the rugged La Rioja province, 700 miles northwest of Buenos Aires, where 3 teams of Olympic-level athletes waited for their turn. At around 5 p.m. local time, 2 Eurocopter AS-350 helicopters took off from a dusty clearing near Villa Castelli, one carrying film crew, the other holding 3 famed French athletes: swimmer Camille Muffet, boxer Alexis Vastine, and sailor Florence Artaud. Seconds after departure, at barely 100 meters altitude, the aircraft drifted so close their rotors clipped. The result, both helicopters spiraled into the scrubland in flames. All 10 occupants were killed, no survivors. Camille Muffet, only 25, an Olympic gold and silver medalist at London 2012. Alexis Vastine, Olympic bronze medalist in boxing. Florence Artaud, 57, a legendary sailor and the first woman to win the Route du Rhum in 1990. They were icons of French sport. The crash also claimed 2 Argentinian pilots and 5 production staff from Adventure Line Productions. France was plunged into national mourning. President François Hollande called it an immense sadness. Former teammate Sylvain Wiltord, also a contestant, tweeted, "I am sad for my friends. I'm horrified. I don't want to say anything." News footage captured panicked bystanders sprinting toward blazing wreckage. Smoke crawled skyward over the desolate launch zone. Investigations unfolded in Argentina and France. Argentina's Aviation Investigation Board, JIAAC, and France's BEA looked into pilot training and flight coordination. French prosecutors opened an involuntary manslaughter case against Adventure Line Productions. Critics had previously accused ALP of cutting corners. In 2013, a Koh Lanta contestant died of a heart attack. The show's doctor later took his own life amid allegations of overwork and negligence. What caused 2 helicopters to collide in clear weather? Eyewitnesses described the film's crew helicopter climbing at a different rate, drifting into dangerous proximity. ALP had leased provincial government helicopters intended for emergency use, not commercial filming. Pilots had limited formation flying experience, and no black box recordings existed to reconstruct audio or commands. Was the pursuit of spectacle more important than safety? ALP previously faced over 300 legal violations tied to labor conditions and safety shortcuts, fines that amounted to a fraction of cost savings. These shows thrive on danger, but whose lives are at risk when budgets prevail over protocol? Reality TV tragedy isn't unique to France. In 1986, the BBC cancelled the Late Late Breakfast show after stunt contestant Michael Lush died during rehearsal. In the US, a Wipeout contestant collapsed on course in 2020, dying the next day. And in 2002, The Chamber, a US game show featuring extreme heat and cold exposure, was pulled after nearly fatal incidents. 3 champions, 5 crew, 2 pilots, gone within seconds. Dropped was never aired. TF1 removed the show from their catalog. ALP's executives vowed no voiceovers would be released, and yet the footage and the questions remain. Was this a freak accident, or the predictable result of a production that prioritized drama over caution? Let me know which case you want next. Some images may be lost to time, but the consequences remain all too real.